Hello, 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 and welcome everybody. It is so good to be here. Thank you for joining me for my three-way to abundance lunch and learn session. I am so grateful to be here with you all. Welcome, welcome. Before we get started, could you please click on the link above, if there is one above, if you're on Facebook, so that I can see who you are when you make comments. I will be looking at the comments in the comment box as we go along, and I will, acknowledge you and answer any questions as they come up. Welcome. Please give me a comment. Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to have more abundance in your life? Give me a hell yeah. Let me know where you're from. I'm watching the comments as you put them in, and I would love to know who you are, where you're from, and if you're ready to get started. Let's do this. I'm so excited to be here. Hello, Olivia. Hello, Leslie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Facebook user says, hello, beautiful Suzana. Can jump online for a while, then watch the replay. No problem. I can't see who you are, but that's okay. Welcome anyway. Okay, so for those of you who do not know me, I think most of you, if you are watching this live, would know me. We are going live in two places, the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group and also our YouTube channels. So if you're watching this live, you probably know me already, although we have had some new people join our group and reach out to us. So welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Suzana Mihailovic. I am top international success coach. I have an international success coaching company called Your Two Minds. I was also one of Bob Proctor's very top people in his top 10 when he was alive as one of his consultants. Bob mentioned on stage a few times in public forums that Suzana is one of the top people in the world at what she does, and also with working with him. I'm also a multiple international best-selling author. I have a couple of books that I've written, and also a international public speaker, and a multiple sources of income entrepreneur. That's me in a nutshell. If you want to find out more of who I am, check out Your Two Minds, the digit2.com. That's my international success coaching company. Okay, let's focus on you though. Let's focus on why you're here. So I was inspired to do this workshop. I actually decided to do it just a couple of days ago. And the reason why I decided to do it was because so many people, I have worked with hundreds, literally thousands of people around the world. I have worked with millionaires, with multinational companies. I have also worked with many people that are just starting out on their journey and finding it hard to find the next dollar to keep their business going. Okay, so I've worked with a whole range, male, female, all sorts of sectors, really wanting to get to the next level of success. And would you believe it? The most common number one question that I receive from my clients is, how do I have more? How do I have more, and how do I be more? Okay. So those of you that are my clients already, welcome. I love having the Your Two Minds community with me. You are a part of our family. You are a part of the elite. You are doing incredible work. Welcome. I don't think any of this would be new to you, but we love having your energy on board, and thank you for bringing your family and friends. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at 3 simple steps that I have learned that skyrocketed my business. So back in 2018-19, I had a thriving business of, how much profit do you think I had? At about $4,000 profit. Fantastic, isn't it? I struggled when I left my full-time job and went into business. I struggled for about 1.5 years, okay, because my paradigms were so strong, until I noticed some patterns and things that I had to change, within myself. And what happened was, within a matter of months, for from $4,000 profit the previous financial year, my business just skyrocketed overnight and went to high six figures, right? Around 600-700. It was crazy, to the point where I called my accountant and said, Frank, we have to change my business model. Because it's not going to, what the current business model is not sustainable with the growth. And he laughed. He literally patronized me. He said, Suzana, ha 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 ha, I've been in this business long enough to know you don't need to change your model. You just made $4,000 profit last year. So that was in November that I called him. In February the next year, which was only 3 months after that call, 3-4 months after that call, he called me and he said, Suzana, what the hell is going on? I've never seen this growth before. We really need to change the structure of your business. Okay. So when I reflected on my huge growth, remember, being the number one question that I receive from people is, how do I have more? How do I have more? The most prominent question that I get is, how do I have more money? How do I get to the next stage of growth in my business? Okay. I would say 98% of people ask me that question, my clients. So that was the most prominent. So I had to reflect and think, what had changed in me to contribute to such significant growth, and from going from low or mid 4,000 to very high 6,000, six-figure, business in months, literally months, right? Okay. What did I do? What was the change in me that made it so easy, and what could I teach others? Okay. Now, in this session that we have today, this is a short session. I cannot go through everything about money, everything that I've learned, okay, in my time, and what contributed to my success. And I actually don't think it's fair to put all that in a free session, okay? But I will give you 3 simple steps, okay, that will help you start to get the ball rolling. And I assure you, if you discipline yourself, only if you discipline yourself, okay, and put these 3 simple steps into play every single day and make them a habit, you will start to see changes very quickly. I have seen clients see changes in 7 days. No jokes. No jokes, okay? This is absolute truth. 7 days, they have felt that their life has transformed, okay? So if you put these 3 simple steps in place, you will start to feel more abundant. You'll start to see more abundance, and you will start to attract more in your life. Now, what I'm going to teach you today, what I'm going to go through today, you might already know, but I ask you to really get disciplined, because there's no point in knowing this information if you're not applying it to your life every single day. In actual fact, in my background, I studied psychology, postgraduate studies in psychology, undergraduate in psychology, postgraduate in counseling, postgraduate in business. I studied in Hiroshima City University. Most of my career was in senior management in the helping professions. I read every single self-help book that you could find. I promise you, every single book on spirituality that you could find, okay? And my life did change. I ended up getting senior management positions falling in my lap, but I wasn't abundant. I didn't achieve my goal of replacing my annual 6-figure income with a monthly income, okay? I did not know how to open the floodgates. My salary did improve, but I was still in Groundhog Day, really, living from paycheck to paycheck, until I made some changes. Now, these 3 steps that I'm going to share with you, you can apply to any area of your life. You might not even be here just for money, okay? And true wealth, true abundance, to me personally, does not mean just money. If it's just money, okay, money can become your master, and that's when money becomes a problem, okay? We often hear people say that money is the root of all evil. That's not true. That's not true. The most philanthropic people, the nicest people that I know have money, all have money, okay? But there are people that are not so nice that have money too, right? It's not money that is the issue. It is that money is the master of their life, right? So hello, hello, hello. Can you all see me? Can you all see me? Can you please just put a comment in the comment box? Wow, that was a bit of a disruption, wasn't it? I was getting on a roll. Can you all see me, please? Could you let me know? See you. Thank you so much, Angie. My apology. We've had a few of those internet interruptions lately in Melbourne, so I'm not sure what is happening. But anyway, great to be here. Great to be back. Apologies for the interruption. I was really on a roll then, and I kept going without realizing that that we were rudely interrupted. But we are back. We are back. Okay. So as I was saying, you know, with the thousands, literally thousands of people that I've now worked with around the world, the number one thing is abundance. But since you're here with me today, okay, abundance is not just about money. Money was never meant to be your master, okay? Money is never meant to be your master. If you could keep just interacting with me, just so I make sure that you are all on here and you can all see me. So have you all received your 3 ways to abundance workbook? Have you received your 3 way to abundance workbook? It was sent out last night. So let me know if you have received your 3-way to abundance workbook. So Jenny says yes, Brigitte yes, Angie yes. Fantastic, fantastic. So this is just, it's not a rocket science book. It's not a novel or anything. They're basically worksheets. And as I reflected with the quantum leap that I had, so remember I was sharing earlier, 2018, 2019, I experienced a massive quantum leap in my result. Like, it was huge, from 4,000 to high 600,000 or 700,000, something like that, probably even higher. I can't even remember, but it was massive. It was massive. Okay. Like, almost impossible, to the point where my accountant could not believe it. So Facebook user says, not me. Could you please send me your email address and I'll get my team to send a copy to you? I can't see your name. If you want to click the link up the top, I'll be able to see your name. And I wanted to just extract from my experience 3 things to get you started to feel better about abundance. Okay, so the questions that I've put in the worksheets, there's nothing, that is like, whoa, out there. They are my own personal experience of what made the change to me. Now, there are other additional steps that I have added, but I just wanted to keep this simple for all of you, okay, for this lunch and learn session. So the first question is, so if you understand how your mind works, okay, every single element of success is inside out, right? When I went from $4,000 profit in 1 year to the 700 plus in less than a year after that, what happened was I had to change on the inside. I had to change some deep entrenched beliefs about myself, about money, about abundance, about what I want out of life. And number one thing was I had to stop blaming external situations, the economy, not knowing enough about business, people having this that I don't have, whatever it is. I had to stop looking at the outside and taking responsibility on the inside. But the thing is, before I did that, I had to be very, very clear about what abundance was for me. Okay. Now, abundance is very different for everyone. You will all have a different definition for abundance. Okay. And what abundance means to you. I would encourage you all to use this group, the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group, to share your meaning of abundance and share your journey in the next week or 2, okay, with abundance. The reason why is when you are doing this in a community of people, the energy is a lot more inspiring. You catch on to the excitement. When you share with other people, you are contributing to the excitement. And the law of cause and effect and the law of circulation says that what you give out is constantly flowing back to you. Okay. Now, I mentioned 2 laws there. Okay. Now, any success that you have in your life, whether it is with more abundance or status or relationships, okay, success is always by law. It's not by luck. I wasn't lucky that my business grew from 4,000 to high 6 figures in less than a year. It wasn't that I was lucky. It was that I was applying some laws. First law is you need clarity. Okay, your mind actually needs clarity. But if you look at nature, okay, nature is orderly. Okay, your mind needs order. So what does abundance mean to you? I want you to think about that. Share in the comments. What does abundance mean to you? The more you share as a community, the more you get out of this. Okay, so Angie has shared, abundance to me means that there's enough for me and to give and share with others. I love that. So there's enough for me as well as to give and share for others. How much is enough? How much is enough for you? Okay. Now, does abundance move more broadly? Is it just about money for you? What is it? So money is one element. Abundance can also mean an abundance of complete health, relationships, fulfilling relationships, and of course, money. Money is important because it gives us the pleasures of life, right? Leslie said, living in the land of plenty, plenty for me and plenty to share. I would love money to burn. Oh, that is so good. You know what? It is such a good feeling when you just have money to burn for the sake of just using money, okay? Now, that's not waste. That's not waste, because remember, money is meant to be you are meant to be the master of money. Money is never meant to be your master. Money is meant to be what? Money is meant to be your service. Okay, money is meant to be your servant. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit tongue twisted. I'm so excited because I have so much to share in the three elements. Okay, so what is your definition? So Jenny said, having what I want and need, and then some more. Beautiful, beautiful. And Facebook user said, overflow. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. Angie, their time is a valuable resource. Absolutely. Can you imagine having unlimited time and unlimited money? Time and money freedom. How would life be for you? Who would you be spending time with? How would you be investing? How would it feel? How would it feel? Okay. I love that. Correct, Suzana. Money for more choices for me and others. Isn't Leslie just the most beautiful energy? So please, 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 during this presentation and when you get off, really refine what abundance means to you. If you don't want to write a whole script, write down dot points. Dot points is fine for now, okay? I want to get you into a state of abundance very, very quickly. Those of you that are doing the work during this session will be in a state of abundance by the end of this, okay? Now, in the workbook, before I get to the three ways of having more abundance, I actually ask you some questions to think about. Questions are very important. To me, they're very, very important because they show us where we're at. Okay. So another question, so you've now got a few words, a few things down that show what abundance means to you. Okay. Next question is, how does abundance feel to me? What is the feeling of having what I want and need, and then some more, of having overflow? What is the feeling? What is the feeling? How does it feel? Fun, fabulous, fun, fabulously fun, and sharing this love. Okay, how does it feel? Can you connect with the feeling? Can you connect? The feeling of freedom. God, that is so good. The feeling of freedom. And then freedom, is a wonderful feeling. You're able to relax, right? You're able to be yourself. You're not constricted. You are relaxed. So therefore, you're able to really love your life. And if you love your life, you love your relationships. You love your health. You love yourself. You love every day in this gift of life that you've been granted. I encourage you all to write this down. I am living a gift. I am living a gift every day, and this gift is called life. Okay, I'll repeat that. I am living a gift. I am living a gift every day, and this gift is called life. Something for you to contemplate and hold on to for the end of this session. Okay. Leslie said, frivolously freedom forever. It's so good. Okay. So, how does it feel? How do you feel? Abundance, how does it feel? Okay. How much is enough? How much is enough for you? Is it $1 million? Is it $10 million? You know, I've worked with a lot of people since I started my business back in 2017. I get chills thinking I'm coming up to 7 years in business. I've worked with a lot of people, very, very wealthy in terms of how much money they have, and also people that didn't have much at all, both. Okay. And interestingly enough, I've probably met 1 or 2 people that want to become billionaires. Okay. Now, if you want to become a billionaire, that is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Most people that I have spoken to want to have all of their needs and all of their wants met, and then just a little bit more. So some want 500,000, some want, 1, 2, 3, 4 million. Okay. And it's interesting with the people that are hugely successful monetary wise. I've worked with people that have 10-figure businesses. It doesn't become their next step of growth. The people that I have worked with anyway, it's not about the money anymore. It's about them stretching and achieving their abundance and spreading their service and message. What a great place to be in. So how much is enough for you and why? Why? How much is enough? Just for now, put down a figure that resonates with you, that comes up first, okay? And when you get off this call, you might want to do a list. You might want to do a list of your needs, groceries, mortgage, motor vehicle expenses, so your needs, and then your wants. And put a figure next to each, an annual figure, add that figure up, those figures up, and you'll come up to how much is enough for you. Okay, great exercise for you to do. Okay, so how much is enough and why? Why? Now, these are all questions that we don't have the time to spend on answering together. Okay, I want you to contemplate them. Okay, now let me ask you another question. And I know my clients have heard me ask this question, but I will ask it again. And those of you that haven't heard me speak before, might be the first time you have heard this question. Are you ready? So the question is, really think about this. How much would you sell your right hand for? Is there a dollar figure that you would sell your right hand for? Would you sell it for $10,000? Would you sell it for $1 million? Let me know if you want to sell it for $1 million. Please put in the comment box. Would you sell it for $10 million? I'm not getting any answers. Can you see me? Am I still on air? So let me know who would sell their right hand. Who here would sell their right hand, and how much would you sell it for? Just put it in the comment box. Is it a yes or no? Would you sell your right hand? And how much money would you sell your right hand for? My hand is not for sale. Okay. Why not? I wouldn't sell it. Okay. No way. Okay. Would you sell it for $1 billion if I gave you $1 billion? Who would sell it? Who would sell it? So no way. No, you wouldn't sell your hand. Nope. Nope. Birgit says nope. Okay. So why wouldn't you sell it? Why wouldn't you sell your right hand? Because you are priceless. Write this down. I am priceless. I am priceless. No money can buy me. Write that down. I am priceless. No money can buy me. So I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't care if someone gave me all of the money in the world. I don't care if it's trillions and trillions of dollars. I would not sell my body part. Because my right finger, my right arm, my right hand, my right ear, whatever it is to me personally way more worth than money, any amount of money. So let me ask you the next question. And these are really important questions. And if you've heard me ask these questions before, please open up to hearing them on a deeper level. Okay, please don't switch off because this is too important. So if you are priceless and no amount of money can buy you or a piece of you, then that means you are worth more than all of the money in the world. Am I correct in saying that? Your arm is worth more than all of the money in the world. You cannot put a price to your body parts. Is that right? And if you are priceless, if you agree, and I know that you are priceless and that no money can buy you, you're right, Angie said. Yes, sure am. I agree. Right. So then that means that you are abundant already. Write that down. I am abundant already. The amount of money that I have in the bank account does not define my abundance. The amount of money that I have in my bank account does not define my abundance. I want you to look around you. Are you in a warm home? Do you have furniture to sit on? Do you have food? Do you know a lot of people in this world are struggling for food? Do you have food? You probably have an abundance of food. Do you have clothing? There is abundance all around you. Notice the abundance. Notice the abundance. So when I had my quantum leap, when I looked back, I was focused on lack. Oh, the business is not there, the money's not there, da, 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 da. And the shift in realizing, even though the clients had not all come through at that time, just the shift in realizing that I am abundant already started the flow of even more abundance. Okay? So how much abundance do I have in my life right now? You can start writing on your worksheet right now, okay, how much abundance, and continue this exercise every single day. Who's going to do this every single day? Every single day. Where in your life do you complain? Where in your life do you complain? You know, when I built my business to the wealthy and highly successful $4,000 a year, I was in fear state. I was complaining. This is not working. I shouldn't be in business. Why do they have this? This is too hard. Okay? What's so friggin' hard? I had food on the table. I had a warm home. I had a loving family, an incredible partner whom I just love. I was healthy. Okay? And at the same time, I was learning some business skills. What was there to complain about? Where in your life are you complaining? You might be complaining about other people. It might not be about money. You might be complaining about money. You might be complaining about health. But change is not always comfortable. You have to realize some stuff inside yourself that may have become a habit of yours that is not so nice to admit. So, if you are complaining in any area of your life, realize it now and stop it. Just stop it. Why? Because the law of cause and effect, the law of circulation, they're two different laws, but similar to each other, states that what goes out is coming back. And if you are focused on lack, because complaining is lack, you are blocking the natural circulation of flow. So I want you to notice where you complain in your life, because we all do from time to time, and stop it at once. Stop it. If you're complaining about a person, if you're complaining about money, if you're complaining about health, if you're complaining about any situation, stop it right now, because you are blocking the flow of your abundance. Okay? And start to praise. Change your complaint to praise. Change your complaint to praise. So I had a $4,000 business, but you know what? I had 4 or 5 incredible clients. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And some of those clients are still clients today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to mention the incredible Michelle Poole, who is just incredible. Stephanie from Germany and Austria, come back, right? These were people that started out with me. They're doing incredible stuff. So I started to be grateful for my clients. I started to look around and see all the food, the heating. I had a warm home to come to, the love. And I replaced my complaining with praise, with gratitude. I also started to notice all of the abundance in my life. And when I started to notice it, I could not stop. So what do I already have abundantly right now? If you have clean clothes to wear, if you have water, if you have, love, okay? If you're still alive, how many people are not here? There is something to praise and to feel abundant about, okay? So these are the practices that you're going to put into place for the next 7 days. Yes? Will you do these? Who's going to do these? And share in the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group. Okay? You're going to start to see shifts very quickly. Very, very quickly. Sure am. Leslie agrees. Leslie agrees. Okay. So, I have already mentioned the 3 ways to abundance. First of all, What is abundance to you? What is abundance to you? Okay. Everyone has a different definition of abundance. Second, praise, never complain. You have abundance. And third, feel abundant. The feeling of abundance will get you so far away. Now, even if you have $1 left in your bank account or in your purse, I want you to get into the practice of praising that $1. Okay? Praising that $1. Noticing that you have $1. Notice the abundance. Write that down. Notice the abundance now. I noticed that I had 5 incredible clients when I made the $4,000 profit. I noticed, and I was so grateful for them, and I gave them the best service that I possibly could. And then they started to multiply. And then another source of income came in. And then another source of income came in. Okay? I want to ask you a question. What's the feeling of abundance? What's the feeling of abundance to you? If anyone wants to answer that in the chat box, please do. What does the feeling of abundance feel like to you? You know, a few weeks ago, I shared something in my graduate program. So they're the people that have done my first year coaching program and they're ready to go deeper. We go pretty deep in our graduate program, don't we, ladies? These are women, these are men that have got businesses already and they're ready to skyrocket their businesses. And one of the questions I asked them, Birgit says gratitude. One of the questions I asked them, so yes, it is a feeling of grateful gratitude, absolutely. But let me ask you all of you a question. It's the same question that I asked my graduates. When you breathe, how does it feel? When you breathe, how does it feel? We probably don't even think about it, right? And the reason why we don't think about it because we know there's plenty. Do you ever wake up and say, oh my God, I better take as much oxygen in as possible just in case it runs out? Okay, I've never, ever, ever had that experience. You know, you might if you're, I don't know, stuck in a little tiny room or something, but that's very rare, right? But from day to day, do you ever worry about where the next breath is or where it's going to come from? Probably not. Most people would say no, unless they're in some extreme situation. Okay? I've never worried where my next breath is going to come from. Why? Because I know that it is there. Because I know that it is there. That's what you call abundance. Okay? So, it is letting go of worry. It is letting go of not trusting when the next dollar is going to come from. You must know that your abundance is there. The same feeling as taking a breath. Okay? The same feeling as taking a breath. Now, when you look at universal laws, and I don't have time to go into universal laws for this lunch and learn session, but if you would like me to, I can. You understand that there is no such thing as lack. If you are lacking in money, if you are lacking in love, if you are lacking in any area of your life, then that is a misconception in your mind. It is a mind state that needs to change, okay, because lack in the universe does not exist. Lack in the universe does not exist. So, you are all here watching this session because you want more abundance. I love this. I love this. And the more we have, the more there is to have. It's a beautiful part of life. Life is meant to be relaxed. Life is meant to be joyful. Life is meant to be abundant. You are abundant. You are priceless. Remember, you are priceless. Okay, absolutely priceless. So I want to invite you to do an experiment together. Who's up for an experiment? Who's up for having some fun? Yes? Are you in? Tell me. I'm in. I want to hear. I want to see who is in. I'm in. Come on, who's not many of you? Huh? I know the comments are a little bit slow. Here we go. Leslie's in. Birgit's in. Yes, I'm in. Facebook user says, yes, I'm in. Angie, the teacher, and now hypnotherapist extraordinaire, says, experiment, bring it on. Okay. Yes, Olivia says. Leslie, I'm in. Jenny, I'm in. Fantastic. All right. So, the Millionaire Roundtable Facebook group members, we are doing an experiment. I want you to take some time. It's not going to take you long, okay, to reflect on the questions in your worksheet. If you haven't received the worksheet, DM me and I'll ensure that you get one by the end of the day, okay? So you are going to reflect and answer the questions in your worksheet. And you are going to practice those 3 steps every single day for the next 3 weeks. This is our abundance challenge every single day, okay? So you are going to live by your definition of abundance. You are going to praise. Okay, you're going to praise money. You're going to praise love. Even if it's your last dollar, when you give it out with love and praise. Okay, knowing and being grateful that you have enough. You have that dollar. Knowing that it's circulating back to you. And you are going to feel abundant. How do you feel abundant? How do you feel abundant? You should all know by that now, okay? Looking at the abundance around you, looking at the money that you do have around you, the health, the wealth, okay? So you are going to practice those 3 steps every single day, blessing, 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 for the next 3 weeks. And I invite you all to come into the Millionaire Roundtable and play. Let's have some fun with this. Post your success, post your questions, interact with each other, encourage each other, okay? The energy we put into this is what? My clients should know. The energy we put into this is the energy that we'll receive, okay? What you give to another, you are automatically receiving yourself, okay? So if you're in, let's do this. And please also send me a message with your new abundance coming in, okay? And I'll pop in, and do some lives or put some posts up in the group to help you all along. Are we going to do this, team? Let's do this. Thank you so, so, so much for being with me for the 3 simple ways to abundance. If you are ready to break through, if you are ready to know more, okay, and you want to learn how to catapult your life, catapult your abundance, send me a message and we can talk to you about jumping in to one of my incredibly powerful 6-month, 1-year coaching programs where we really go deep and change some of your paradigms so that your life can change forever and be abundant. I want to say a special, special thank you to the Your 2 Minds community that's here today. You know, Olivia, Birgit, Angie, Jenny, Leslie. I hope I haven't missed anyone. You're all so incredible. I absolutely adore you, and it is just an honor to present with you, in front of you. Again, those of you that are not a part of the Your 2 Minds community, jump on board. We have seriously the best, most supportive community of go-getters and go-givers in the whole wide world. Here's to your abundance. I look forward to hearing from you, and let's play. Let's have fun doing this experiment. Bye-bye.